The contagion traces back to the summer, right, where we had that major credit crisis that gripped crypto, starting with Luna, which then hit Three Arrows, which then hit many of the biggest lenders in the market, from BlockFi to Genesis. And many people in the industry, hopeful, thought that's where it ended, but it didn't end there. There was more to the story, as it were, and it may end with FTX.
For many people, this is sort of a shock. I think there was a perception that FTX was one of the strongest firms in the space. There are real questions about downstream impact and things like that. Is this another major domino that's going to subsequently knock down a number of other dominoes? We've had a number of those happen this year.
The crypto exchange had raised money back in January at a $32 billion valuation from some of the biggest venture capital names out there. You had SoftBank, Sequoia, Thoma Bravo, Tiger Global, among a lot of other big names. I've been on the phone with some of the VC investors in FTX over the last couple of days who tell me they are expecting their stakes in FTX to be essentially worthless. They're planning to write it off as a loss. Sources also told me Bankman-Fried was, quote, scrambling to raise money from venture capitalists and potential backers before he ended up going to Binance, really hat in hand. They also brought up potential legal issues for Bankman-Fried. Some investors I spoke to say they feel duped.
The owner of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried's net worth has gone below $1 billion. He is no longer a billionaire, a $14.6 billion wipeout. It says that his net worth is about $991 million, but I'm betting that number is dropping by the hour. And it also seems like Binance is going to be backing out of the deal to buy FTX. What we see down here is a quote that says, as a result of corporate due diligence, as well as the latest news report regarding mishandled customer funds, we have decided that we will not pursue the potential acquisition of FTX, Binance said in a tweet. And here it is, the tweet itself, Binance essentially saying that they don't feel comfortable with buying FTX as they've handled customer funds improperly. And also there's apparently a $6 billion hole in the FTX balance sheet. So this is just looking absolutely horrific for FTX and the crypto market as a whole, as we're seeing now Bitcoin dropping below 16,000, actually hitting as low as 15,500 today. And this is setting back the crypto market to prices not seen since mid-November of 2022. And also, if you go back in time a little bit further, well, we're actually well below the 2017 all-time high now. It's not even a question. Many people were saying that we were flipping the previous, resistance into support here. And while that has now failed as a result of the recent ongoings in the crypto industry. And right now, it's going to be very difficult to find confidence in the crypto market. As you saw in that cinematic intro, a lot of the venture capital firms that had money or stakes in FTX are basically going to lose everything they put in at this point. And it's going to be really difficult to find new money interest, new venture capital firms to come in and save the day, right? It's going to be pretty difficult. I'm not sure where the confidence is necessarily going to come from. And on top of all of this, we're seeing that the stock market is falling amid the unclear midterm election outcome. The S&P 500 is now down actually 2% on the day. And so the situation overall is pretty grim here, because it's not really just the crypto issues, which are bad enough. It's bad enough what's happening in the industry. Confidence is being absolutely destroyed. And now it's not just that. It's not like we're in a period of time where the stock market's just going up and money's flowing and money's cheap and we're probably just going to find support and recover. I mean, it's probably going to last a long time. The shockwaves that come after this is probably going to have a long-standing effect on the market. And most likely, it's going to be difficult to find any type of full recovery in any sort of short period of time. Right? I know most people just want to buy the dip and just hope that it's up only again, but I think it's going to be difficult to find that. We were in an era since 2008 in the stock market where every dip was just a dip buy scenario and every dip just instantly rebounded. But the times are changing. Interest rates are rising. And this recession from the top has really only been on for, 300 days. And the average recession length is 650 days. That's the average. And now we have apparently, midterm election concerns. It's unclear. So, this is not good for markets either. And the recession still has the potential to get worse. If the average recession is 650 days and we're only 300 days in, well, we can expect that this may actually continue down. And that is obviously also extremely bad for crypto. If the recession continues, there's even less confidence to bullishly speculate on crypto. I mean, amidst all of this insanity and all these tragedies within the industry, it's going to be very difficult to find support. So I think that this bear market may end up being, longer than usual. We may actually go further down. What targets are we going to go to? I'm not going to speculate on targets because there's no way to know what are the domino effects that come after this. Who else is going to go down next? What else is going to implode? There could be more implosions, and we could be going further down, and we're probably going to see continued liquidations. I mean, basically what we saw for crypto on the way up was just, borrowing, leveraging, right? Borrowing and leveraging all the way up, and now deleveraging all the way down. And now the biggest players are going bust down here at these lows. So this could actually continue, and it could continue to get worse. And we're not going to sugarcoat it here on this channel, guys. This is just the way it is right now. All of these things are just unfolding now. And for me to sit here and give you some kind of magical price target for Bitcoin would be disingenuous and just pretty stupid, to be honest, because we don't know what's coming next. All I know is that this bear is probably going to be a little bit longer than people want it to be. And what I said on Twitter today was, here's the deal. Crypto is going through a great reset, kind of like 2018. Maybe it's even worse. It's actually worse right now in terms of dollar amounts lost. This is the worst bear market of all time for crypto. And I said the top projects will not be the top projects in the next cycle, right? The top projects that we have now will likely not be around. I mean, we're seeing FTX go bust, Alameda, taking their Alameda Research, taking their website down. Solana is going down heavily. A lot of these top coins, guys, probably not going to be around in the next cycle. And what I said was that a giant rinse and repeat is in play, right? Booms and busts. And right now we're busting. And most likely we're going to have an entire restructuring of the industry. And next time around, all the coins that you know and love right now will probably not be around. A lot of them won't. Some of them will. Some of them will, right? The good ones will stay. But there's very few good ones. 99% of the players will be replaced in the next cycle, and it's time to build, right? It's time to rebuild this industry because really, just like in 2018 was the vaporware bubble, where all the coins that didn't do anything were going to the moon. And this time around, the coins gained a little bit of utility, but most of the pumpage was just over leveraging and manipulation. So we got to build, guys. This industry really needs to hunker down and become a useful industry because clearly there's no demand for these coins right now, right? People just hold them, just hoping that they're just going to go to the moon. We need real utility. We need real utility. And I said buying altcoins right now is suicide. Wait 6 months for new players, flush this market out. We need something new. We need something new in this industry, guys. Real utility, because we still don't really have it. But this is just me being open and honest, kind of like a free flow thought video. But that's it, guys. I'll keep you updated as things move along. It might be painful. The next half year is probably going to be very painful. And I'm assuming we're probably going to see other coins going bust, other big players going bust, some more domino effects playing out. That's not to say it's over. We will recover at some point. It's just a matter of when and how. Might take a while, but that's it, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video.